a drill off the Arctic coast?
The first job I had out of college, Diane, was in the oil pits of the New York Mercantile Exchange, where we shouted the price of oil around the world for all day long. It was then memorialized in a movie with Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. So nobody, and I didn't know then, one of the reasons why I got out of the pits was I had no idea where the price of oil was going to go. Nobody really knows now. But this technology that has allowed fracking. So the larger issue is that Obama has always said that he has an all of the above policy, right? What has happened in the United States is the United States is now an energy superpower. We're going to talk about Jimmy Carter later in his cancer. We remember Jimmy Carter with his sweater in the White House, the OPEC oil embargo. Now the United States is largely energy independent. Sometime in the next couple of years, we're simply going to stop importing oil. Who would have thought that we would have been at this position? We have doubled our production of oil in just the last 4 to 5 years. It is an extraordinary moment, and that is as a result of this directional drilling technology and the fracking technology. Now, there's every reason to believe that technology, which is almost exclusively used now in the United States, is going to proliferate around the world. China is going to finally figure this out. It hasn't figured it out. India is going to finally figure it out. It hasn't figured it out. And so probably the guesses are, and again, I will admit that despite being in the pits, I have no idea where the price is going to go, but most people believe that the price is going to stay low for a long time. And Saudi Arabia, which used to be able to have this extraordinary power over the price of oil through OPEC, has decided that they have to open the spigots because they are among the lowest cost producers in the world. Just to maintain their some revenue, they've got to make it cheap.
Because they're also hoping that if oil gets cheap enough, they can still make money, and the frackers and all the people in the rest of the world who have higher production costs will back off a little bit.
And the hope for you is that the Arctic will be too expensive, right? That's, even though Obama has said yes to Shell, it's a really expensive place to take oil out of. And as long as oil remains in that $40 a barrel area, it's going to be hard for people to justify going up to those very difficult spots.